You guys should really check out this new one. It's called Keep It 99.
Keep It 99, huh?
What's up, Alpha? Your boy Alpha's out, made looking cute and clean, looking sexy, and of course, you know I have to have a beautiful one. And beside me, it is the Ebony Moonbeam. How you doing today, Queen?
Nothing. Well, how am I doing? That's a wonderful question. How am I doing? I'm here, and so that's a win. Here at the end of the show. I don't know if it's a win that I'm here on Earth, but I am here for the show, and that's a win. Yeah, it's Thursday. I'm tired. It's been kind of a lot for the first month of 2026.
Oh yeah, this is Moonbeam's first casual conversation of the year.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Damn. Hey y'all, Happy New Year. Hope everything's going well. Have y'all missed me? I've missed y'all.
Let's go.
Man, we talk it up to false advertisement for the guest every once in a while, yo. It'd be like that. It's part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're here with the legend himself. It is the Afro Coming 75. How are you doing, Tate?
Yes, I am your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks a daily dose of dirtbag, same gimmick, different day, all gas, no breaks, cold heart, hot takes, and everything that comes with it. You niggas know the spiel. Keep the fucking boots out of your mouth. Yeehaw, fuck the law. You guys know the vibes.
But today's episode is a big one. We have Sneako getting snaked by the Tates as he hangs out.
They threw him under that blue and white bus that comes rolling for all. It's headed straight for the wall.
With Clavicle, Nick Fuentes, Myron, who engages in, I don't know what's wrong.
Yo, you see Nick Fuentes fighting that girl, yo? And got beat up?
I have not seen that, but it probably haven't.
I haven't either.
We have the police, for a specific reason, harassing regular people in Miami over social media messages. Interesting. Then we have the Xbox Direct 2026.
It's beginning to look a lot like Auschwitz. No, Auschwitz.
Everything announced for Xbox Developer Direct 2026. We have the 4 games came out and how I felt about them, because I don't know if they too saw, but I will go over some of the things, especially the game I'm looking most forward to, Fable. We'll talk about that, and as well as
first time playing Fable on PlayStation is gonna be fire. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
We have Dunlemon versus Nicki Minaj, Gervonta Davis versus Academics, and Lakari is banned on Twitch and Kick for
nigga need to go to jail
for exposing no pay. As well as if we get to them, other crazy stories such as Florida. We got 2 Florida stories. It's absolutely insane. We have a question to ask the panel about, is it okay? And then we have Steak and Shake and some ketchup packets and a whole bunch of stuff if we get to those. But the main topics are those that we're going to talk about first. So let's get into the first one. This is a portion of it. Miami club owner who vowed to probe Nick Fuentes night out revealed that he actually partied with the right-wing revelers. That is the group you see. I forgot his name. I often say they start with a
Never forget, folks, that Nick Fuentes is a reformed gay Mexican neo-Nazi. Never forget that, folks.
We have Clavicle, who's 18 and dumb, who just does things for attention and runs over people with cars. We have Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. We have Myron and Sneako, who Sneako is probably the most disappointing one, because people are like, oh, he changed for the better, but then he decided he want to be Andrew Tate and want to hang out with Andrew Tate. So he went out to them. What happened in this situation? As you can see, Myron does this salute that we do not here support. You see other things. People got mad at Clavicle for hanging out with a girl because, of course, these red pill dudes, they get mad at hanging out with women.
Yo, Clavicle damn near black pill. Let's be honest.
Then we have I don't like Clavicle, so I don't know nothing about that. Then we have, of course, Nico and everybody being there as they play a song called HH, which Kanye, by the way, is said to be mad about.
Yeah, I hate that Kanye made that shit catchy though, yo. Cause I'm gonna be honest, the beat behind fucking that's like the beat is fire, yo. And low key getting a bunch of niggas to sing the chorus to fucking, I mean, come on.
He have changed the song. He said he doesn't like the song. He was off his mitts. He's still off his mitts, but he feels better now. He's more natural according to him. So it's not just like automatic. So he's mad about it. Sneako, if y'all don't know, is now banned from every hospitality spot across the country, majority. I thought I thought when he called it his apparently former best friend, one of his former best friends, that they would say that this is just a skit. But then the mayor of Miami came out and said he's not welcome anywhere in the city. And the police chief as well.
Yeah, it's sickening that fucking BB the Bomber has this kind of control in the United States, yo.
So
do I have to be careful what I say, yo?
Yes,
huh?
You are in Indiana. They're probably more willing.
I know, bro. Look, we should not be this okay with fucking bootlicking in 2026.
I think Florida, Indiana, but
let
Texas
alone
more
Israeli boots that we just can't seem to keep out of our fucking gullet.
I think Texas and Mississippi in them area might be more America first. I think Florida, Indiana seem like they more Midwest
Israel first, which is crazy. We're literally, I hope you folks get what you voted for. So when your sons and daughters start getting shipped off to fucking fight this new fucking Middle Eastern conflict, I don't want to hear you guys fucking bitch about it. I don't want to see your fucking remorse tweets when your fucking kid loses his legs and arms to a fucking IED. I don't want to see your fucking pity fucking post when your fucking daughter gets shot when she was trying to bring clean water to some village in fucking Palestine. I don't want to fucking hear it, because this is what you fucking assholes voted for. This is what you fucking guys got behind.
Afro, you're being too political.
I know, bro. I just started apparently. I know I'm new to having these political takes. It's not something that I do very often. I'm not one of those people that wear politics on their sleeves or anything.
Yeah, they do not like you for your politics, Afro. They like you to be funny.
That's okay. They're gonna like it even less when they're over there fighting in the fucking 17th Middle Eastern conflict for a nigga whose fucking main hobby is blowing up hospitals and schools.
But to get off this, and we're gonna let him get back on this in a minute. So we're gonna get off this. Andrew Tate, according to everybody,
Mossad put in the call, and Sneako was done.
Listen, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, and the old boy that was with them. I don't know him. He irrelevant. But they told the people on this said they literally made a call an hour after to blame Sneako. And then he went on the PBD podcast.
Hold on, they're blaming. Are they blaming Sneako for Myron doing the?
No, Myron is getting blamed too because he's the other black guy that's black looking. So
Sneako, you're making it rough for us mixed niggas. Just quit it, bro.
So Myron gets blamed too by them. If you watch the PBD podcast, it's Sneako and it's Myron. Walter. Nobody blames Walter for anything because
who the fuck is Walter?
Dumber.
Oh.
Dumber from
Damn, that nigga's name is Walter. It's Myron and Walter.
Myron and Walter.
That's fucking crazy.
No one's gonna ever blame Walter for anything, because he's just there. He just follows. And they're like,
he's the Hindu one, right?
I don't know which one he is. But
or is he mixed? He's not the charcoal Negro though, correct?
He is the dark skin. He's dark skin.
Oh, Walter is the charcoal one's name?
Yeah. And the one from
God.
And the Arabic one name is
God, I didn't know that. That's so horrible.
Yeah,
no wonder this nigga is so red pilled. His name was fucking Walter and he wasn't built like Gunther.
And then yes, Myron.
You gotta be a tough ass nigga to be named Walter.
And then
niggas might call you Wally. Niggas might call you Wall. And look, as a nigga who has a soft ass name, you do have to punch on niggas more when niggas think shit's sweet because your name, like,
is he? Which one is he? Is he fresh or fit?
I have no fucking clue at this point.
I call him Dumb and Dumber so long. He just dumber to me. You know, Myron might be dumber technically.
I call him them one niggas, them one red pill niggas.
But yes. So apparently,
I hate that we've destroyed the fucking meaning of the red pill that the fucking Wazowski and Chow brothers gave us. Fucking
Ruby
or Wachowski. Is it Wachowski or Wachowski? The niggas that made the Matrix.
The Matrix was made by a trans person, right?
I don't know. I just remember it was the fucking. Could you, nigga? You're the producer. Run a quick, goddamn.
I did not expect to get a Matrix quiz today on this show.
Nigga, just type in who wrote the Matrix. That's your gimmick.
I would have
you're
time.
The brains. You are the brains. I'm the bronze. Remember, you do the. You're the brains. I'm the bronze. Moonbeam is the face. Together we make a working body. We're just a faceless nigga right now.
Lena
but that's kind
and
of cool.
Lily
Wachowski. Okay. Yeah, I hate that we're destroying with the Wachowski brothers, or now I guess if one of them is
they both are Lena and Lily now, so they both are.
Oh, so the Wachowski sisters then.
Yeah.
But I hate that we have destroyed what the red pill means, and now we've labeled it fucking.
Yeah,
they stole it. They stole them because the red pill used to mean fucking breaking free, fucking of these worldly constructs that hold us down. And now the red pill's used for niggas that fucking couldn't get no play, so they started to hate women and become down low.
They took the meaning of woke and made it something completely different. Matter of fact, they don't even know what it means.
They always fucking up shit we made, yo.
They don't even know what woke means. They just say it's just whatever they don't like, which I have a problem with. It had a meaning. It mean your third eye was open.
Niggas like this is why I be spending so much more money on weed in this day and age.
But again, they threw Sneako under the bus.
Shout out to the Wachowski sisters, though.
Sneako, I'm talking about. They said it's Sneako fault. Sneako should be banned. They called everybody they could.
But what exactly are they blaming Sneako for? Like, what did he do?
Technically, he said he didn't ask to play the song.
Oh, this is all over because someone asked to play Hail Hitler?
Yeah.
God damn it.
We do not support anything reported here.
No, obviously I don't support the Nazis. I also don't support the Israeli regime that's fucking going on. Like Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal and deserves to be in prison. Period.
No, it's a difference between the government and the people. Just people would throw it on you if I don't say that.
Not when you're talking about Israel, because the government is the person at this point.
We talking about the regular people.
The IDF is Benjamin Netanyahu. Benjamin Netanyahu is the IDF. Fucking Benjamin Netanyahu is the man who has his foot on the neck of the Gaza Strait and has for fucking multiple decades now. As we've watched and we do nothing.
After getting political. They don't like you.
We continue to fucking handle this nigga and fight his battles for him. And for what, yo? For what?
I don't know.
Because he sent in fucking I stand firmly by the fact that fucking Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad agent used to fucking blackmail the most powerful people in America, yo. I stand by that belief.
We have no evidence of that.
And that's why we're 30 days late on the Epstein files, and everything that we have gotten is fucking 90% fucking redacted.
Now, we do want to say this. We do want to put this out here. This has been happening, so we want to put out the news.
Picture to make sure it's you.
All right, yeah, let me chill, bro. My bad.
Is that your account?
I refuse to answer questions without my lawyer present. So I really don't know how to answer that question either way.
Like I said, you're not going to jail.
This is freedom of speech. This is America, right?
And
And
I agree with you 100%.
Okay.
We're just trying to see if it's you, because if we're not talking to the right person, we want to go see who the right person is.
Okay, how can I help you?
So pretty much it's just a statement that was made as far as,
verbatim, it says the guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians tried to shut down a theater for showing a movie that hurt his feelings and refuses to stand up for the LGBTQ community and unrelated matters. Wants you to know that you're all welcome. Clown face, clown face, clown face. 3 days ago.
So you don't know if it was you?
I'm not going to answer whether that's me or not.
Okay.
The concerning part, and not concerning for the person who's posting it, what we're just trying to prevent is somebody else getting agitated or agreeing with the statement. We're not saying it's true or not.
Understood.
That guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians, that can probably incite somebody to do something radical. That's all we're here to talk about.
All right. So now, my problem with this, I'm gonna just say my problem. My problem is, it looks. I want every person to know that says this is not an issue. There is nowhere on earth, there is no other group on this planet that the police, if you say something radical about them, that the police will intervene. There is no other group. You know how many people say the N-word and they will like we should all monkeys and all that about black people or any Hispanic people, anything. They will not go to your house, even with ICE agents. We have had a problem with Minnesota and all that. They won't, even if you say something bad about it, they won't go to your house.
When they shot Renee Good in the face for no reason.
But even then, if you say something bad about them, they won't come to your house. This is the level.
Here's the thing.
That is
a lot of
awkward.
people don't realize. Did you know Trump has almost effectively given ICE the power to fucking arrest people and fucking serve non-judge signed warrants under the guise of calling them administrative field warrants, to where like, what are we doing? These are literally Gestapo tactics.
It's getting crazy out here. But
do you guys remember look, we're getting to the point in America where fucking we need to have papers. Do you guys realize the last time there was a country where people needed to have papers, we saddled up, flew halfway across the world, and put pressure on them until their leader decided to go hide in a bunker and fucking go down the sewer slide?
I don't think it's crazy, and it looks crazy when this happens. By the way, I want to say the statement that the chief was
ICE is just all the cops that fucking ended up getting fired, or the niggas who ended up in private security because they couldn't.
Did you know they giving $50,000 like signing bonus?
Yeah, but do you know if you don't stay with ICE for at least 4 years, you have to pay back that $50,000?
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I'm like $50,000. Not a signing bonus.
It's like, yo, you get the sign-on bonus, but if it's like 2 or 4 years, either way, fucking having to pay something back is crazy. We're giving you this bonus, but if you don't fucking lock up brown people fucking for the next 4 years, you got to pay that shit back.
Now, this is what it said. This is what the police chief, Wayne Jones, said. Given the ongoing national and international concerns surrounding anti-Semitic attacks, recent rhetoric that has led to violence against political figures. That was a comment made. Comment was about Miami Mayor Stephen Minor, directed to his 2 detectives to initiate a brief interaction. Y'all saw. The problem with that is we had a man who is not part of that. We had a woman's husband get beat with a hammer. People in Minnesota, they ended 2 people in Minnesota's life. We had one that got shot in the neck, we saw. And none of this has anything to do with it. But no detectives went searching for anyone in those specific groups. None. Which is that is actually insane. So everybody can get threatened, but this one specific one.
This one group.
It looks awkward. I'm just not gonna lie. It very much looks awkward. You got to be honest. And if you don't think it looks awkward, you live in some bubble that's
you're doing mental gymnastics to keep the boot in your mouth if you don't think it looks awkward.
That's all I'm saying.
You're literal, and I hate that because I'm watching so many people, and it's so frustrating living in a fucking red state to watch so many fucking people go through the gnarliest mental gymnastic routines to try and justify some of this bullshit. When you know common sense tells you look at this on paper, you know it's wrong. How do you endorse it? What the fuck are we doing? And I hate it because it's people I've known my whole life, and I'm like, yo, I know you're not really like that. So like, or I guess you are, but like, You really didn't seem that way, brother. I'm not gonna lie, but if that's how you're rocking, that's how you're rocking. I'm never gonna tell anyone how to feel, but I am gonna call out the hypocrisy and the ridiculousness of it because it's crazy.
By the way, do not go attacking random people of that group. Do not attack Jewish people.
Don't go randomly attacking anyone. I think that goes without saying.
Yeah, because I'm just saying to just get radicalized because most of those people don't have nothing to do with what regimes and other people. They just live their life like every other person. Most of them.
Hey, if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not sure why the American Ashkenazi contingent is so beholden to fucking Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel
Well, they
proper.
wasn't for one thing.
Because they hate them.
Well, it's
like the Orthodox, these Orthodox straight like Israeli Jewish people are messing with the white Ashkenazi guy in Florida like that.
Well,
fucking Les that shows up with his yarmulke for Passover.
If you know religious history, it's religion, and he finally trying to get that land back. And before, if you know, they hated him for years, so it just became.
I was gonna say the Ashkenazis hated the Orthodox contingent for years.
Yeah, but it switched when the Gaza thing happened. But that's history, and y'all go look.
Yes, when they started their genocide, it changed. It changed when it was their side doing it. It was horrible, and we went out of our way to stop it when it was happening to them. But it's different when they're the ones doing it.
By the way, I do want to say that it's a joke, but I'm gonna use this joke. Moonbee, she ran away. We started talking.
Yo, Moon. Yeah, that's crazy. Moonbee bounced when it got political.
Listen, I live in Florida, and we see what they doing. Let me get off the screen real fast.
It could be mad tight behind the gates, yo. I be forgetting she's behind the gates. So there's a good chance, a good portion of her neighbors, yo, banging that Star of David.
So, but again,
because these niggas rolling like a gang at this point, low key.
So like I said, all I want to make sure y'all know it looks awkward. It's clearly
Israeli disciples inbound, brother.
The police, the First Amendment that people claim they fought for, and people claim they love, people going to people's houses over a Facebook post. That's
crazy.
And the Facebook post wasn't even a threat.
Now it's one thing if it was or a call to arms.
Literally, you get what you deserve. I hope you get what you deserve, which to me is, I don't even think they'll kick you off the internet.
I hope everyone gets what they deserve, though.
Yeah. So, but to just go there, that excuse is weak, and because nobody cares when nobody else has the problem. Like I seen a pregnant woman get choked the other day. Nobody said, "Yeah, I don't care about that." But again,
yo, I watched Ice mace a car full of kids, yo. A car literally had 2 children. It had 2 children in the back seat, and I watched them literally just mace the whole car. Like what? Come on, bro.
Yeah,
there is no like these niggas are doing indefensible things in these, and we've still got masses of people going out of their way to try.
But it is what it is. Let's go some happy topics.
Bro. Let's get away from the fucking politics.
First off, we got
Moonbeam pops back now that fucking we're done talking about politics. You're a coward, Moonbeam.
Hey, protect yourself, Queen. They wilding out there.
Yeah, I be forgetting. They could be mad. Like I said, it could be mad tight behind the gates. I get it.
Listen, protect yourself all you can. But Forza Horizon 6 is coming out this year, May 19, 2026. It is based in Japan, kind of like a Tokyo Drift feel. So I'm looking forward to that game. It's coming. We have Beast of Reincarnation, which is an Xbox game, which is made by Game Freak, the people who made Pokemon. You got Emma and a K9, and you got a Blight controlling differently in combat while also synergizing with Earthsword. Emma unleashes fast parries and slick special moves while time slows to a crawl technically. Ensuing Cool's command, certain moves will be able to boost. This is a new game coming out. It looked very fun and cool. Then we had Killing, which I really didn't pay attention to this game, not gonna lie, but it looked fun, like a party game. It looked like Double Fine Kill. And then of course we have Fable, which
that's the only game I cared about, yo.
Which made people very happy because it's not what people thought. A lot of people thought they were gonna get the main character was gonna be that girl, but it's a custom person, so you can customize your main character. Let's go,
just like the other Fables.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why y'all thought it was different. That's just the character they chose to use. But here are the highlights: character creation confirmed. Play as any character you want and customize their outfits. It's a living population. Thousands of NPCs have names and schedules, and you can interact and talk to every NPC. You can buy houses. You can buy businesses. You can marry multiple times, having many kids and getting rich.
So Fable shit.
Interaction with the people are back from the original game. Romance villages, get married, have kids. First, truly open world Fable. Seamless travels with no loading. Reputation is not linear. Each action earns reputation towards a specific aspect, and certain people hate or love you. By the way, I love the fact when he kicked the chicken, some dude hates them. Like some dude hates the chicken kicker.
But that was the beauty of Fable, yo. I used to go through whole playthroughs in Fable. Yo, I love Fable was one of the first games I got on my Xbox back in 2005, 2004, whenever it was when I got it. Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I'm most stoked about for, that it is going to be PlayStation.
There are countless choices, and some will even change the landscape completely. By the way, they showed one. The guy you met in the original.
I played so much even Fable 3, yo. Fable 2 is low-key my favorite. But
Fable 2 was amazing.
I'm here for it.
But, you know the big guy you met, the big giant that you met in the first game?
Yes.
In the first trailer? They said if you have a choice, you have a few choices with him, but if you choose to end him, he will fall and make the housing prices go up, and some people hate you for making the housing prices go up because you made a giant fall on a bunch of houses, making them have to build housing business, which I think was the coolest thing when they said that.
I was going to say, that is the essence of Fable, is that your reputation is everything.
Yeah, they say, right, for example, if you kill a giant, his corpse will stay outside of town, which lowers the price. Well, will lower the prices. So townspeople now hate you because anybody can move in.
Yeah, you ruined the property value by making a natural disaster happen. An unnatural disaster.
Which is cool. So I think they say you got a few choices. NPC lives are affected directly by you. You can be the landlord of an NPC and evict him. They'll hate you and now be homeless. NPCs comment on your morality and decisions. Combat has one-handed, two-handed bows plus magic. Light and heavy combos with finishes and ability. Fight different monsters, animals, undead, and various factions. Bowerstone is back, and it's a massive city to explore. Story centers around the Court of Shadows. Launches in the fall of 2026. Xbox, PC, and PS5. By the way, it looked incredible. It
does. That is the trailer that I did go back and watch.
If I can randomly do stuff and blow up a town and then everybody hate me for it, that is cool.
Yeah, but that's the way it was in the old Fable. You know what I mean?
But that was the other cities will also know it though. That's one thing.
I just think it's cool that it's going to be bigger because that was one of the. But Fable was, like I said, the first Fable dropped in 2004, I think, either 04 to 06, somewhere in there, unless it was later. I don't think it was. But
by the way, like I said, you own a business, and they hired Zara the Butcher.
Fable 1 was Xbox original, right?
Yes.
OG Xbox, not 360. It was Fable 2 and 3 that were on the 360.
I think Fable was one of the big games with Halo.
Fable, Halo, Jade Empire, yo.
Gears of War.
Knights of the Old Republic, yo.
Yeah, that was pretty.
But I guess that was on PlayStation as well.
Yeah, so Fable, Gears of War, Halo, and that was the big thing. That's what got Xbox really started.
That'll be. Look, you want to turn some heads? Drop a Gears of War on PlayStation.
Isn't the remake going on for PlayStation?
Is it? I don't know.
The original Gears of War.
Good for them. Only game I've been playing Borderlands 4 and fucking I just recently started Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, the Gears of War Reloaded came out August 26, 2025, and it was on PlayStation 5.
Oh, okay. So it just dropped a few months ago, but okay, that's cool. I might check that out.
Yeah, and then I think the new.
I love Gears of War. I like the characters of Gears of War. I think just buff, angry niggas murking shit is hilarious and always gonna be cool.
I think the next Gears of War is a new one coming out.
I don't know. You tell me.
It would have been out. Let's see. E-Day is coming out. A prequel is coming out 2026, and it will be also on PlayStation 5. So the new one will come back as well.
They just need to go ahead and release the collection on PlayStation. Gears of War 1 through 3, drop them all on PlayStation. Remasters. That would be fire.
They probably.
Or is it 1 through 4? I don't know how many gears there are. I think I quit playing.
That's 5.
Is there 5? I think I quit playing after. I think I quit playing after 3. I think Gears 3 was the last.
4 wasn't good.
Horde mode used to be my shit though, yo.
Yeah, so
Horde mode used to be so much fucking fun. Just you and the homies fucking mowing down these fucking lizard people.
But
that's why I love Borderlands. It's fun just to indiscriminately murk shit with the homies.
I find it's interesting because what was I about to say? Oh yeah, Doom, the new Doom game. I gotta play that. I want to play that soon. I got it downloaded. I might play it this weekend. It's a snowstorm coming, so I might just game all weekend.
Yeah, we supposed to get some snow too. Nothing too crazy, like 3 to 7 inches. But niggas in Texas act like y'all don't get snow, so like niggas act funny when snow comes to places where it doesn't. Because I remember, that the whole damn near whole state shut down, and them niggas got like fucking 6 to 12 inch. They might have had like some 3-foot snow drifts or some shit, yo. Nigga, in the Midwest, nigga, you get snow up to your fucking waist sometimes. In the winter, it gets crucial.
But y'all got snow trucks. Y'all own snow truck.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all always thought y'all road like it's never the road.
But the road, but that's why there's so many fucking potholes up, because they have to stay salted for when it gets fucking.
Yeah, these roads.
Like, even as a kid, hell, here where I'm at, they still talk about fucking. They call it the blizzard of '78, yo, and fucking. They got like fucking 7-8 foot of snow, some shit like that. The most I've ever seen in my 30 plus years of living, I think there was a crazy ass ice storm back in like 2006, 2007, and we got like 4.5, 5 feet of snow, and that was.
I remember in Texas, it only happens every 4 years. You get like
that's what I was saying.
So nobody gonna buy a snow truck for 4 years of work to go through all these cities. Like why?
But y'all should have, nigga, as much as big as Texas is, and as much as y'all are collecting taxes, y'all should have salt trucks on standby. Just oh yeah, there is no state tax, is there?
No.
Shit, that's why people love living in Texas. Okay, never mind. Look, you ain't got no state tax, so like y'all niggas ain't got no salt trucks. It is what it is.
But yeah, so I'm hoping this is good. I hope it don't. Hopefully they learned from the power grid 4 years ago that power don't go out. Even though technically I'll just go next door to.
Yo, when that crazy ice storm happened, yo, my house was the only house on our whole block that didn't lose power, and that shit was cool because I was a little teenager and all the neighbor girls were coming over and using the shower and shit. Because like I said, I got 4 sisters, so fucking they were hanging out with all the neighborhood girls. They were coming over using the shower and shit because like it was like 3-4 days where we were the only house on the block that had power. That shit was lit. Yeah, y'all niggas better invest in fucking y'all niggas ain't got generators.
I think my apartment has a generator. If not, I'll just go across the street.
Nigga, you should invest in a little. It's kind of expensive, but a little.
I got a couple little generators in.
Good shit. See, tell me I'll be forgetting you're a responsible adult.
And they both solar, by the way.
Oh, you fancy, nigga. I respect it. Yo, did Moonbeam say where the fuck she went, or she just said fuck this shit?
She said it, but she's not back yet. But she told us in the chat. I know you ain't. You know you on your phone.
You know I don't be looking. I was gonna say I'm lit, but okay.
Be back soon.
Yeah.
There she is. Matter of fact, we spoke up. Hey, Queen.
Speak of the devil.
I think. Well.
Oh.
She is. I don't know what's going on. Hello.
Oh wait, she's kind of choppy. Oh, she's clearing up now.
Oh, she froze.
Oh, she did.
Oh.
Damn, we had her for a second, folks.
Had her for a second. But yeah, the snow around here is crazy. It's getting wild.
Yeah, but that's the way it goes, yo. In places where you don't get snow and then you get like a substantial amount, it's fucking like the other day here, yo. It dropped down to -7. Like it'd be like that sometimes. And I know Mississippi, like you guys get snow in Mississippi, but it ain't like y'all don't be getting like blizzards and shit, do
Oh
you?
no, we not getting none of that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was gonna say, I figured the snow was, I figured that was deep enough south where snow was a very rare thing for you. You guys weren't getting like gnarly white
Well, if you
Christmases.
go to North Mississippi, they get a little more than we do. But
Yeah,
I lived there.
but nigga, in Indiana, yo, fucking, it's been a very mild winter so far. Like, I mean, it's been cold, but there ain't been no crazy snow yet. I
It was
think
interesting. They'll shut down everything in the city. They'll shut down everything in our city with 1 million people if it rains and snow to.
Yeah, that ain't happening
They give you
here.
a ticket.
And I look,
You
the
get
little,
on
the
35, they'll
little
give you a
town I
ticket.
live in, and it's little by comparison. It's a university town, so it's big, but there's like 100,000 people, maybe 150,000. Fucking right. So you know what I mean? It's not exactly a small town, but it's not a big city. It literally.
If you combine these two areas between I'm in, it's probably about 2 million.
Yeah, like the only place that I can think, like obviously Indianapolis has a population of 1 million, I do believe, or close to it. But that's the only. You got to think the Midwest. It's a lot of wide open space. You know what I mean? A lot of fields. Less now, more and more land development going on. Most of the forests forest and tree-like places crazy that I used to run around in a kid are being cut down. But I'm partial to the city though. I'm a city Negro at heart. Did I grow up around country folk and fucking near farms? Yes. I've never lived on a farm, thankfully. I like being close to the creature comforts of the world, but like you do become accustomed to the elements though. So like ain't shit shutting down around. Look, if it's not at least a foot of snow, yo, ain't nothing stopping around here really. Kids might get a 2-hour delay, but other than that, and they're just cool about that now. Because when I was a kid, yo, it had to be some gnarly shit for school to close or for there to be a 2-hour delay. Fucking, it would have to be like 3 feet plus, fucking negative 15 degrees outside. Sometimes you get 2-hour delay just because it's cold as fuck. Ain't nobody trying to go to school while it's negative 10 degrees. You got to wait till the sun comes up and it starts to warm up a little. Maybe it'll be -5 or 0 by the time you actually go to school. And nigga, I used to look. I'm about to sound like an old nigga. I used to walk to school, fucking
barefoot.
From kindergarten to 5th grade. I literally didn't. I didn't get a ride to the school bus to school because I lived too close to the school. Nigga lived in the hood. The elementary school's down the block. Shout out Longfellow Elementary. Damn, didn't mean to dox myself like that, but there's probably a bunch of those. But yo, I didn't start riding the school bus till middle school, yo, because I literally lived like fucking 5 blocks from the school. So we had to walk to school, yo, because both of my parents worked in the morning, and if they didn't, one worked third shift and just got off and was going to bed, yo. Fucking they wasn't finna take no kids you wasn't getting drove down, nigga. It's a 10-minute walk, 15 sometimes. And you better hit the bricks. And I grew up literally all the kids from the apartment complex would walk to school together, yo, because we all lived there. So you can imagine what kind of trouble fucking 10, 15, 20 fucking goddamn hood kids varying from the age of 5 to fucking 10. If you can imagine what kind of shit we were getting into, it wasn't nothing good, but all the memories. If you're new to the show, Casual Conversations is just that. We hit the topics, but we're prone to rambling.
Yeah.
I bought a True Religion belt today for $6, yo.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, I got the steel on that shit. Regular $50 belt. I got it for $6. And it's not fake. Shout out.
There was a question.
You know, it don't matter to me. A belt's a belt at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck about the brand.
They probably sold me a fake Gucci belt one time. It looked just like the real one. I don't know if it's fake still. I always wanted to this day. That was back in 2016.
Well, like I said, I bought a pair of plaid camouflage parachute pants today. So, you think you could pull off some plaid camouflage parachute pants, though, man?
I don't know. I got the big 90s black big pants. I'll be wearing them.
Hell yeah.
The big 90s. You know the big 90s, the big blue, the big black pants, like jeans.
Yeah, I was gonna say the baggy look is back in. That's why. But I've always loved a good parachute pant, yo. And now they're adjustable. You get like the drawstrings at the bottom of them. Yeah.
I might get the camo.
Okay, you got some parachutes then, nigga.
I was talking about camo.
Oh. Well, yeah. Fucking most. I've had a couple pair of camouflage parachute pants, yo. But they call them parachute pants because they've got the cords on them on the fucking the legs at the foothole, so you can tighten them or leave them loose. You be swagging it up, though, man. Shout out to you, yo.
I might try my best. But
you know, I got basic nigga swag, yo. That's what I call it, yo. Graphic tees and camouflage pants. That's what I'm rocking.
Graphic hood, I'm probably gonna wear Monday or something. Let's see what I got. Oh, Tuesday.
Shout out the OG X-Men run. Fucking when Jean Grey was still Marvel Girl.
Yo,
y'all niggas remember that shit? Date yourself in the comments if you do remember Marvel Girl Jean Grey.
Marvel Girl. That's a long time ago.
That was her name, wasn't it?
I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it was. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me. But I'm fairly sure it was Marvel Girl. Damn, I'm bummed we hadn't been back for a second. Then she was gone, folks.
Yeah, she's
always here. She's always here in our hearts.
She ditched the Marvel Girl when she became the Phoenix.
Okay.
But we have.
And then she just became regular old Jean Grey.
You didn't have to. You're too powerful. You can be yourself when you're that strong. I don't even need a name no more. I'm Jean Grey.
Yeah, hey, once you're Omega level telepath, brother. Once you're an Omega level telepath, bro, you I don't care what you. If you're Omega level anything, brother, whatever you want to call yourself, yo.
Like after Wolverine died a few times, the movie was called Logan. He can't. I mean, after they attempted death, like, oh, you can't die. You're Logan now.
I mean, if you think about it. The gnarliest niggas in comic books usually are niggas whose superhero or supervillain name is just their name. Them are the niggas that are gnarly. Like, think about Professor X, yo. Think about, old man Logan. Think about Professor X. That's literally, that nigga, that's just shorthand for Professor Xavier. Because that nigga gnarly. I'll never forget when he got his legs back, he was a fucking menace.
Magneto stopped going by Magneto after a while.
I mean, and who else? There are a lot. Franklin Richards, brother.
He don't need a nickname.
Think about Franklin Richards. You ain't gotta call that nigga nothing. Call him him.
Who is Rogue? Rogue Frank.
He is him.
It stopped being Scarlet Witch and just became Wanda.
No, I'm kind of like, but that is a cool thing though. Like a nigga in comic books, if you're nasty enough for your name to just be your name.
Yeah, when you didn't know how to use your power, you Wonder Girl, so people can't find you. But then once you become, I'm Jean Grey. My house is here. This is my location. Come find out. Come find out if you want to.
But that shit, Emma Frost, yo.
Yeah. Because
never forget, it has been stated multiple times in the comic book. Emma Frost is a stronger telepath than Professor Xavier, yo. And that bitch can turn into diamonds.
I still wonder how she got that power. They kind of explained it, but then.
Well, it was just one of those. It was just a secondary mutation, yo. Like how Nightcrawler, fucking how he gets the teleport powers, but he gets the secondary mutation of the devil look. You know what I mean? It was just her secondary mutation.
Did we ever find out if Mystique was his mom? They keep changing. I don't like it.
What, Mystique?
Yeah. One time
Mystique's nasty now, yo. She's got far. She can now, when she changes, she even gets your fucking powers, bro.
I saw that. But then they changed
Mystique is gnarly.
right now, Storm is like super omega level right now. Like she's
She's known
as
Magneto
she's known as the God Killer now.
Yeah, Storm is the leader of Morocco right now, I do believe. But we're coming to the end of the. I do want to say I enjoyed this run of like the X-Men on top. The whole Houses and Sword of X that I'm pretty sure it's Brian Michael Bendis who wrote it. If I'm wrong, folks, please correct me. But it's been a good run, and now that they're getting laid low again, and we're at the reset. I'm gonna miss it, yo. I think the Krakoa and the Arakko arcs were really good. I know people have some bad thoughts about them, but I honestly think this is some of the best X-Men. Ten of Swords, bro. 10 of Swords was one of my favorite fucking comic book runs this decade. What did Storm tell Apocalypse? When Storm became the leader of Arakko?
Yeah, what did she tell when Apocalypse?
I don't know. I'm not a quote Negro like that.
It was a fire line. I forget. But she was talking to Apocalypse wife. If you read the story, Apocalypse wife show up and we found out she's
Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis. And then we found out that he tricked and kept her in the other world.
So, she stayed on Arakko with their kids, and he went off, and it's just fate that they ended up on Krakoa, and Arakko used to be one. And now, Storm's the Queen of Mars, brother.
Yeah, she also known as the God Killer, and because she killed quite a few guys.
She beat Uranus.
She made the island turn to a mutant.
Well, no, Krakoa was already a mutant.
Yeah, but she activated it basically.
But bro, it was just a really good run, yo. It's been a really. I hate to see it. I hate to see it come to an end, but.
I'm behind 2 months. I got to read there. I've been behind them. But let's talk about this. Don Lemon, Nicki Minaj.
Minaj's unhinged, homophobic tweet about me. I usually don't respond to this stuff, but let me just say this. Nicki Minaj, stop talking about shit for which you know nothing about. This is out of your depth, by the way, and you are a homophobic.
All right. That's all I wanted to do. I want y'all to see the tweet. Nobody can read it. Because all they're gonna do is say the thing that everybody say, yo, husband and brother are PDFs. So that's basically what it's gonna come to.
They are both registered.
But the thing I want to talk about is her audience not like half, at least 60% like LGBTQ?
You would think.
So I'm like, why?
I'd say usually, if not. It's a good percentage, yo. No less than 40%, I'd say probably, because the LGBTQI plus A, yo, they ride hard for. There's a lot of those dogs, so it is kind of crazy for her to be taking this stance. But I mean, she got enough money to be crazy.
Like she is going in. By the way, for y'all that don't know why she went in, Don Lemon went to a church I think ICE went into because one of the people in the church were apparently illegal. I don't know if that's true or not. You don't ever know with these stories. We don't know nothing. We'll learn in about 2 weeks if it's true or not, because that's typically what happens. And then they like, she's in jail. You gonna release her? And Trump like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, but she's a citizen.
No, but did you know that one of the people that was pardoned for the storming of the Capitol on January 6th was just picked up and arrested for being a PDF file?
Probably. You gotta realize.
No, not probably, but definitely. Oh, well. That is a fact. Go look it up, folks.
But Nicki Minaj is wild. I don't know what else we can say. I'm kind of like Joe Budden now. Like you got to talk about it, so we talked about it. I don't have that.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? I don't
particularly like Don Lemon ain't a hero.
It is a weird. Ever since that Jessica, when she called JD Vance the assassin when she was talking to Erica Kirk,
Yeah, that Erica Kirk thing was weird too.
It was very weird, but it's all just been downhill from there, bro. But her calling JD Vance the assassin was crazy. Like, when I think the assassin was probably BB the Bomber.
We have no proof of this, Candace.
No, we don't.
We have no proof of this. I want to put that out. We do not. We give freedom of speech, but we have no evidence. We have to say that. There is no proof.
Yo, I'm just a random scumbag from Indiana, brother. Pay me no mind.
So the government always looking at me, so I have to make sure.
Oh, Big Brother's always watching. We apologize. Allegedly.
I don't even think it's alleged. I think that you just said that. I don't even think it's alleged. You just like put it out. Well, alleged by Candace Owens. Well, technically, Candace Owens said everybody did it, so I don't know. The French did it, apparently.
Yo.
Whoever she mad at.
Emmanuel Macron.
Apparently, whoever she's mad at, the Egyptian planes. Listen,
Yo, Candace Owens. Sometimes I'm rocking with Candace. Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about?
We got another one. We got another beef. Not only done, we have Gervonta Davis versus DJ Academics. Gervonta Davis called out DJ Academics, called him a clown. Don't post me on your story, Gervonta. Go turn yourself in. Then he posted Gervonta Davis on the run as U.S. Marshals joined police search. Miami Police and the U.S. Marshals Service Fugitive Task Force are searching for the former world champion of alleged domestic violence incident. I have no clue. I don't know
that's crazy.
I don't know if that's actually
yo, that's a brave ass bitch, or no, you don't have to be brave because he could just be an asshole, but like, domestic violence with fucking professional fighters is disgusting, Domestic violence with professional fighters is nasty.
Somebody said acting tough on the ground. Listen, Act will not talk that crazy in front of Gervonta Davis.
No, who fuck no.
But I don't know if this story is even current. I think that might have been that one time, and he keep telling him to turn himself in. So I don't know much about this story. I just saw it, so I just wanted to bring it up on the show. Act versus Gervonta.
So is he on the run or not?
I have no clue. Let's look it up. Gervonta Davis on the run. An arrest warrant issued for boxing champion Gervonta Tate Davis in January 2026.
Okay.
Including felony domestic violence, attempted kidnapping, with police working with U.S. Marshals to locate him. Police are currently searching for him, and the incident happened October 27, 2025.
That's crazy.
So he got the arrest warrant 2 days. He's been stripped of his WBA title. That's also the reason the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight did not happen. But we got a satisfying end to that, with Jake Paul getting his jaw broke. We don't root for Jake Paul to get jaw broke, but it was kind of entertaining after a while. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't even have nothing against Jake Paul like that. It's just he been beating up too many black people, so we needed one. No offense.
Yeah, no, but no. Here's the thing though. I can't take nothing away from Jake Paul because he never should have gotten in the ring with Anthony Joshua, yo.
I like how they try to pretend sometimes.
He had the balls to do it, and I mean, you got to respect that because that's a lot more balls. I don't know. You pay me as much as you're paying him, I'll go in there and fucking. I ain't gonna lie. He give me a good one. I give up.
Afro said that jaw can be replaced.
No, I ain't taking no fucking. Oh god, that'd be so fucking horrible.
You ain't gonna take eating for 70 million. You want to take eating to a straw for a week?
Yeah, I would. I definitely would.
That's what Jake Paul. He ate for a straw for what, a week and a half. I think it was like 9 days, 10 days to eat through a straw.
Yeah, I definitely
back. Hey, at least even with if 70 million, you don't even need health insurance. You can pay that shit off.
Yeah, might buy a hospital.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even like health insurance. They give you good health. I made 70 million. Hopefully, boxers get good health insurance.
But I bet the premium is.
That would be.
Think about how much it probably costs.
Yeah, what you do for a living? I get punched in the face. Yeah,
literally, I get assaulted violently on a regular basis. Same way with professional wrestlers, though. How do you tell people that you put yourself through miniature car crashes on a regular basis for a living.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, come on. The HMO, the deductible has got to be diabolical.
Yeah, but we got another story. Lakari is banned on Twitch and Kick after accidentally showing explicit files on Notepad. Why would he get banned, Afro, from showing explicit files?
Because he is this nigga needs to go to jail if this is true. Which is obviously true if they're banning him for it, but like
why? If it's Afro, even if let's say, by the way, I'm gonna show you.
I'm trying to give niggas the benefit of the doubt, but like
CSAM on his computer, and even it said it wasn't. Why would you name it some CSAM related? If it's
what was the file called? If you can say it without us getting blasted.
Matter of fact, they always block it out. Let's see if I can see it. Let's see if this one got it on it. Let's see if this one do. No, it's always folder a couple times and they block it out with a green screen. If y'all want to see it, this is how every post I see do it. So it had to be
good. I'm not trying to see any of those images, brother. But that's
just a file name with the you know how the little files in the folder. The folders are named it.
Yo, it's something about them Austin streamers, bro. By
the way, I want to know how. Look, let's go look at his face. He's having a good time playing his champion. And watch this. This when you know your life is over, right? Watch this. He finna go.
Yeah, like you finna go to jail, brother.
Oh no, this is the end. We gotta show the beginning. He's normal now.
Feeds.
He's normal.
Add way to the list of champions that I like.
He showed the photo. Look how his face changed. He's like, yep.
Cooked.
That's it. That's my life.
Cooked. You have ended. See that slide over there? That slide goes straight to the career sewer. And you are probably going to jail. As you should. You nasty, nasty nigga. Like, why, bro? Why are niggas like this?
So he made an excuse, by the way.
Oh, God, of course he did.
All right. I was surfing a site. Okay.
What?
The shit got downloaded. Like,
what?
I didn't trigger a fucking download. Just got downloaded. I opened up the fucking text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there.
Cock in ass, etc. Cock. Okay. So now I'm going to delete test.txt. So I'm on the latest update. Let me just check I'm on the latest update. I am on the latest.
It's exposing the lie, by the way.
I'm on the latest Windows update. Check for updates. Alright. Oh, wait, I got another one. Oh, it's antivirus. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. No, it's not there. I mean,
so it's not there anymore.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I want to know. First off,
send this nigga.
What side are you looking at?
To jail, and I don't be wishing jail on nobody, but I wish it on fucking niggas that do shit to children or associate with that kind of shit. Like, you niggas deserve to go to jail. Free the drug dealers. Get these niggas in there.
So a lot of things happening right now with that, but
yo, you need to go to jail, bro.
By the way, that excuse was
not you, obviously.
I want to know.
I hate that because, like, I've watched some of Lakari's content, yo. But nigga, you need to go to jail. You need to, or fucking something. Something's gotta happen though.
I want to know.
That is disgusting.
I want to know. First,
that's not okay.
What website are you going in that downloads? What website are you going to that downloads?
Yeah, that just magically, no interaction whatsoever. Where did you go to where you would just download? And like, cause I've been to some freaky sites in my time, never got any downloads like this. Never ever.
I've been to a lot of legal sites, never had to download them.
Yeah, bro, never had anything like this happen.
The new Windows update, not sir.
New Windows, my ass, brother. You just got caught downloading kitty snuff. That's disgusting. Not snuff. But
Asmongold got in trouble a little bit because we gonna say the whole thing.
Asmongold probably tried to defend it. Damn it,
Asmongold said now Lakari said this. Lakari said Asmongold said you should probably, if you download things, you download it on another computer, which he said you shouldn't have that on your main computer. Asmongold stated that he only saw the green box, which I said you can't find it. So he assumed it was just porn. So he said, if I knew what that was, I would have never said that. So we got to get the whole context. But
still, it was actually an image? It wasn't just text?
No, it was text. It just the name of the text is getting blurred because you don't. It's telling you because
you don't want people seeking out. You don't want people seeking out.
It's a reason we say CSAM. It's CSAM because you don't want the words together in a sentence and what they doing, and that's apparently what it was in the document of what. So, and it probably had ages on it, and probably what the age was doing to an adult. So,
nasty nigga. Okay, so I'm glad because, like I said, I'm not gonna lie. You know me. I used to be an Asmongold. I fuck with, I hate. I can separate the politics from people though.
But that's all he doing.
But I can't separate that. Lakari, you gotta go to jail, brother. I can't even call you brother, nigga. You gotta go to jail. You fucking weirdo, weird ass nigga. Mephistophelian even.
The fact that you did it to yourself.
Yo, thank God. I'm glad you self-reported, you fucking freak, and not in the good way. Not the good freaky. There is good freaky, but you are a nasty nigga. See,
I'm definitely not. After this discussion, I'm not. For this discussion, I'm not.
People forget the scumbag is an important thing because scumbags keep the scum and the refuse of the world away from the general population, yo. The scumbag is the receptacle that keeps all the nasty and evil shit away. Nigga, you are scum, bro. We gotta get you the fuck out of here. Period. Dot. Especially now that you've gotten caught in a blatant lie.
Yeah, so and then he lied about it. So I wanted to give all context, dude, showcase that's not true. So we can get to a few more before we got in. Some funnier stuff than this, because we want to end on some. Well, it's not quite funny, but interesting. This is a Florida story. I do not have my Florida thing up on here, but it's fine. I don't think I got my Florida one on here. Do I got my Florida one on here? Let's see. We moved over to another thing, and I don't think I got all. No, I don't have it on here. All right, so let's go listen to this story.
The Crystal Ballroom here in Lake Mary is where Ty Hinson thought she'd be marrying her best friend this coming spring. When her fiance, William Coney, suddenly died just before Thanksgiving, Hinson says her wedding vendors voided all their contracts and gave back her money. All, she says, except this one.
This wasn't like a cancellation. This was a person died.
Hinson, who resides in the Panhandle, tells me she and Coney wanted to get married in Central Florida because their love story began here. The couple met at Orlando's Fashion Square Mall more than 20 years ago.
I called them 2 days after he passed away to make them aware.
Hinson acknowledges she signed a non-refundable contract with the Crystal Ballroom of Lake Mary. Still, she assumed the company would give back at least some of the $7,600 she paid for the wedding venue.
Her suggestion was maybe you can do a memorial here on your wedding day. And that.
Listen, that is the most capitalist reply from a company ever, yo. Look, I hate to be that guy because it's yeehaw, fuck the law. It's yeehaw, fuck the law through and through. But if you signed a non-refundable contract,
in business, there's such thing as goodwill. And certain things you should do goodwill with because it could ruin your business overall. Unless your place is banging that it's so good it don't matter, which I don't know. I don't know nothing about this place. It could be the most amazing place ever, and people don't care if you rude. Like I always say, when you eat food and your restaurant, it has terrible service, but the food's so good that you just go anyway, and everybody go to it. You ever seen like the cashier just rude? Like, what you want? And you be like, shit, this food busting. I eat it anyway. Unless it's like that can hurt your company because if people hear this story, which is on the news, I don't know how many people watch the news. And you hear that this woman's husband died, and you like, maybe you can have a memorial service.
No refunds. No refunds. There's no refunds.
Like it's certain things you should make exceptions for.
But that's some Florida shit, yo. What you gonna do? Go out there? You gonna go out there and shoot it out with them over the refund, yo?
I think it's like I said.
You gotta remember, this is a state that has freaking whole communities of PDF files, brother. The moonbeam. You gotta switch this up though. Yeah, there we go. Moonbeam, you disappeared. You disappeared from my great political rant. It was an intense one. I was a little angry.
You know I love your political rants. Unfortunately,
I'm not gonna lie. I hadn't been checking the group chat, so you just disappeared when we started talking about the Jews. So I might have called you a coward while I was all extra angry because I know you. But I know you live behind the gates, and you can have You can have mad Jewish neighbors, and so I can see why you wouldn't want to be there when I was on that tirade. But just know I was angry at the time. I don't actually think you're a coward, but
I'm aware.
Just so if the clip, I'm like, you're a coward, Moonbeam.
It's fine.
It was part of the spiel at the time.
That is actually not the worst thing that you called me.
Well, I don't want to call anyone a coward though, because that's one of the worst things you can be.
It's not the worst thing you've called. It's crazy when I'm saying back to back. By the way,
I only call niggas. Like I said, I was just
We gonna replay.
God damn. Zelmay even had to tell me back because we could have got nuked on if I'd have gotten my bag a little too deep. Yo, but this thing keep on reminding me. Moonbeam, you know, I had somebody tell me fucking last week that they didn't like that I was now starting to get all political. That I was just starting to get political. Me personally,
Where have they been?
That's exactly. I was like, just starting to get political.
Actually, your political rants are some of my favorites because you actually inform me about a lot of things that I've missed.
I'm one of those people. I wear my politics on my sleeves, folks. I know they say you shouldn't talk about politics and religion. Well, guess what?
And money.
Those are some of my favorite topics to talk about.
I already know.
But Moonbeam, we got two things I want to ask you about. We got three things.
When the topic is religion, a religious fanatic in politics, I mean, how come we treat Nicolas Maduro one way and Bibi Netanyahu another? All right.
We'll get back to that. Tell me what this clip is before you play it, so I know.
It's about a Florida bride denied wedding venue refund after fiance passed away. So we're gonna play the story.
Oh, I heard about this, but I don't know in detail. So
we're gonna listen to half of it, because then just repeats.
The Crystal Ballroom here in Lake Mary is where Ty Hinson thought she'd be marrying her best friend this coming spring. When her fiance, William Coney, suddenly died just before Thanksgiving, Hinson says her wedding vendors voided all their contracts and gave back her money. All, she says, except this one.
This wasn't like a cancellation. This was a person died.
Hinson, who resides in the Panhandle, tells me she and Coney wanted to get married in Central Florida because their love story began here. The couple met at Orlando's Fashion Square Mall more than 20 years ago.
I called them 2 days after he passed away to make them aware.
Hinson acknowledges she signed a non-refundable contract with the Crystal Ballroom of Lake Mary. Still, she assumed the company would give back at least some of the $7,600 she paid for the wedding venue.
Her suggestion was maybe you can do a memorial here on your wedding day.
Mephistophelian in there.
And that, even now, sorry.
The owner of the wedding venue encourages clients to purchase third-party cancellation insurance. In a statement, the company says Crystal Ballroom has served thousands of couples over many years, while also encountering a small number of illnesses, accidents, deaths, military deployments, and other life events. These experiences shaped our policies and procedures not to avoid responsibility, but to protect clients, vendors, and the venue in a fair, transparent, and legally sound way.
I respect a contract. I'm a business person.
Hinson understands the wedding venue has a legal right to keep her money, but she said,
all right, we're gonna talk about.
I mean, look, like I said, yo,
it's not even that. I don't think it hurt as much to me that made me upset about it. It's not that they didn't do it. It's that they said, "Hey, you can do something else."
How about you have the
memorial recommendation?
I think that is so insensitive. And I'm gonna be real.
But that's some Florida ass shit,
So I haven't been to the Crystal Ballroom in Orlando. I actually have been to the one in Daytona, and they are nice venues and they are not cheap. And I get all of that. For one, I hate that they're saying get a third party like insurance. Like, why don't you offer like a protection plan, like convention do? Like you can get your money back if you get COVID. You can get your money back if you die. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there are legal ways, like, because they were talking about, oh, they don't want it to become a thing, but like all you need is like a coroner's report or some shit, and then boom, like, and I get it, people fake documents all the time and stuff like that, but that venue is it's upward of like 10 grand.
Yeah, $7,600 is how
and
much
I'm saying that because I was a part of a wedding that was done at the Daytona one, and it's upwards of 10 grand. And that is money that they put into this, and I don't understand why
the Orlando
they can't.
One is cheaper because this one it was $7,600, but $7,600 is still a lot of money,
right? And I think that this poor woman is going through enough with the loss of the love of her life. Yeah, just on the venue. But it seems like everybody else was willing to give it back. So that just makes them look even more like assholes because all of the other vendors, like food, everything, gave her money back.
A refund.
Which just makes them look more like shit. I hope that people just don't use them just on principle. Like,
that's what I'm saying, yo. Because
it's so sad. That woman is grieving, and you offered her. Like, I can even understand if you said we will put your name down in the book, and if you ever want to celebrate anything else, like a birthday, like a baby shower, whatever, but you offered right then and there to have a fucking memorial at the place that you were supposed to get married to this man. Like, that was the only thing you could come up with. You couldn't even give her partially her money, like at least like her deposit or something. But this just shows humanity, man. Humanity. Not even just capitalism. Human beings. You know me, I'm a big horror person. So I watch a lot of horror movies. And every chance I get, I be like, see, when the world ends, it's not the zombies that you're going to have to worry about. It's not this you're going to have to worry about. It's ordinary people that are going to
ordinary people.
Ordinary people.
It's gonna be Negan.
Yeah, we got you, John.
Run the whole walk.
Damn, I'm sad we missed. How do you feel about Nicki Minaj versus Don Lemon, yo? Can Nicki Minaj be beefing with the LGBTQ community like that, yo? Like, because I thought them was her riders.
I think. Let me tell you, when Nicki first got on her crazy train, I was like, the stand's going to stand.
When she got up there with Erica Kirk and called JD Vance the assassin.
LGBTQIA plus community, I was like, oh, this should be studied. Like, one day they should put this in the books on what not to do if you want to stay relevant.
LGBTIQ plus?
LGBTQIA
plus A.
KI plus.
Oh, okay.
It's LGBT.
I knew there was
IA and then the plus.
Y'all gonna find a way one group to cancel us. I like this.
No, lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans. I is no, Q is queer. I is
isn't I
trying to remember it.
It's intersex, is it not?
Yes, it is. Yes, and A is the asexual, and then the plus is like pansexual, stuff like that.
Yeah,
shout out for
freaky ass frog.
I technically call it the plus, but I think it's insane when literally her whole career is as big as it is because of the gays. Kudos to y'all, but let me tell you something. If you don't want to if there's any community, in my opinion, that you don't want to offend because it just never goes well, it's the gays. Because I promise you, you missed the first part of the show.
Let
me be clear. Nicki Minaj stands are cult members, so
not
they
like
are a little
not like
different.
the Jews.
I'm gonna just say this though. I'm gonna say this. The reason why, it's not that you don't want to make the Jews mad. You don't want to make anyone else mad by speaking on Jewish people in particular, because the white man loves to acknowledge all of what happened in the Holocaust and not slavery. And so, yeah.
Well, they want to acknowledge one genocide, but ignore the one that the people who were genocided last time are committed, because that is what's happening in Palestine.
Somebody's gonna just go back to the dumb people.
Just so people know.
We're not gonna do that. So
that is what's happening. Just as I said earlier, the Jewish people, we were up in arms and saved them when a Holocaust was going on. But now that the Israeli government is committing one, we're nowhere to be found. Benjamin Netanyahu's going to Greece. You guys know the last time Benjamin Netanyahu went to Greece, we ended up bombing someone for them. We ended up bombing someone for him, and he had to make sure that he was far enough away to where he wasn't caught in the blast. So like I said earlier, all of you people who went out of your way to vote for this man, when they start sending off your children to fucking fight in the Middle East, I don't want to see your sympathy posts on Facebook.
Just somehow we get
Actually, yes. Make sure that you make the sympathy post big so we can put it on the show and let Tori just do a full hour of tearing you to shreds.
She's gonna be on spot.
But I've always said this: America as a whole, human beings in general, but Americans, I feel like definitely have it worse. Like they're worse at it, like not caring or giving a fuck about anything that doesn't directly affect them. And unfortunately, half of the country is so goddamn stupid that they do not realize that all of these things are ultimately going to affect them in the negative way. It's no different than all the people that voted for that man thinking that they were going to get tax cuts, not being smart enough to understand that they were not in the tax bracket of the people that were going to receive tax cuts. But I digress. There's a lot of idiots out here, and common sense was never common, so I don't even know why we call it that. But the Crystal Ballroom, y'all ain't shit. And every time I am supposed to attend a wedding that's there, I'm not gonna go. And I promise you, from now on, any of my friends that want to get married there, I am going to find any other place and maybe even contribute some money just so they don't go to you. Because I think that is fucking insane. Like, how often? And then I could even maybe understand if they had came out and been like, no, on some real shit, we've been open for like 20 years, and like every we get like 5 a year of people pretending that someone died just because they decided not to get married or whatever. So at least you can feel like maybe they had a valid reason or whatever, or something. But just to make it a little bit lighter, but I think it's a bunch of bullshit, and you guys should be ashamed of yourselves, especially because y'all be putting together weddings, which under Christ do better. And then the other thing, what was the other one? Nicki Minaj, girl. I don't know who your dealer is, but they're not giving you the good shit. You tripping. You is tripping.
She's tweaking, bro.
You are tweaking. And remember, we said it. We were watching, and I didn't think that anything could get worse than like Maga Minaj, but Maga Minaj hating the same people that, like, bitch, you've been on Drag Race like 3 different times as a judge.
True.
And they love you down. They the reason most of your albums are still relevant. Because they do drag performances to it. Anytime they get a new bob, they on the internet.
Niggas be tutting and death dropping their asses off to fucking
and
Nicki.
Brogan to all of your shit. How dare you? I just feel like the fact that there are still people out there defending her, regardless. So let me tell you something. Being in the content game, we understand. I still
applaud her calling JD Vance the assassin.
Going this whole time. Let me say this. You know, we've talked about how everything is content and content is key or whatever. And there are certain people out there that will just straight up compromise all of their beliefs or whatever to go viral. And, you know, for the most part, you and I have talked about how that's just like, we can exaggerate some things, but we are always going to be us. Like, we are never going to do that.
Yeah.
And it's one of the reasons why we have to grind to even have the platforms that we have, because we refuse to compromise our beliefs and whatever. And we've seen that happen time and time again. And so this could just all be a ploy to stay relevant. It could just be so they don't deport her ass. It could be so they can pardon her husband. All the little, you know, conspiracy theories or theories of why she's doing this. But just as someone that is a part of the LGBTQIA community, I'm disgusted. And I'm not even like a straight up like stud lesbian. Like, I'm pansexual. I've been with both and anything and a couple of things in between or whatever. But like, right. But, and I'm not even a Nicki fan. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I ain't never going back to you, fam. Like, if you remade like Pink Friday, like a new album that was exactly like your very first Pink Friday album, I still wouldn't listen to that shit.
J. Cole, come out.
Because the disrespect is loud. And as a community that is already segregated, discriminated against, all of those things, it's a major deal to have such a big icon like support you, share. You know, you got to share. You know what I'm saying? Nicki was supposed to be an ally. And it's crazy to show people, like, after you made me a success or whatever, don't get me wrong, she's talented. But after you made me a success, there's a lot of talented people out here that ain't famous. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes favor just ain't fair or whatever. So after she done got everything that she done needed from y'all, she done had y'all beefing with every fucking rapper and female rapper and all types of shit. She done had some of y'all end up in jail because y'all doxing people and doing crazy ass shit or whatever, all to turn on you. And not just like, oh, I'm not going to cater to y'all anymore. No, I'm going to straight up try and destroy everything that you guys have worked so hard to earn. Like, you've earned it. Like, you've earned gay marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've earned the right to be able to check a box that says woman, even though you were biologically a man, you know, all of those things. And it's a huge slap in the face. And if it was me, I wouldn't take that type of disrespect. Honestly, I don't even know why y'all haven't called her at like a fashion show or whatever and, you know, thrown a little milk on her. Cool down, bitch, because you tripping.
Are they going to support her regardless?
Red Kool-Aid. It stains.
Oh,
Red Kool-Aid.
Are they going to shake the head of a song that because she make fun? You know, it's amazing how simple we are. But
no, it was crazy. What's even crazier though is like, because didn't she like deactivate her Instagram after she lost like 100,000 followers or something in a day, or like 200,000 followers? And then what's crazy is that still didn't even really like put a dent in her popularity online. She just didn't want to deal with the backlash, so she deactivated temporarily or whatever, because she's back online now, right?
Yeah.
Right. She just dipped away so she didn't have to deal with y'all. She didn't have to hear y'all mouth so it could die down, because also, once again, America is simple and we have a 3-second fucking attention span. And so if she gets off of Twitter for 2 days, y'all following something else, and then she can come back and y'all gonna act like she didn't just sit there and dog y'all and turn against y'all. Well, I don't even know why I'm saying y'all. I guess us, because I'm, you know. But
I was gonna say, you're the only LGBT.
Because I ain't been a Nicki fan since Friday 1. I've not purchased an album or even downloaded a full album of Nicki Minaj since the original Pink Friday. I had one Barbie necklace when Pink Friday first came out, one of the big ass bling chains, rainbow Barbie or whatever. Once that shit started to change colors, it was a wrap. And I've never identified as a Barb. I don't even believe that we should ever praise ordinary people doing ordinary shit and they just got like successful from it. Like rap, there's so many people that rap out here that are really talented, but they're like, I want to be a NASA engineer, and so that's what I'm gonna follow. But I could probably rap better than Kendrick. You know what I mean? Like it. I would say favor ain't fair.
That's a Now listen,
I wasn't talking about me. I'm saying no. When I said me,
No,
I was saying
we're talking
as
about,
the person. There are people out here. No, Kendrick fans, don't get it twisted. Actually, Kendrick fans, I'm one. No, I'm one. No. And if y'all want to go watch Make It Make Sense from Saturday, I was mad that Kendrick got cut, but I digress. Anywho, back to what I was saying. I'm just saying that there are so many people out here that are just as talented and stuff like that, and they just didn't get the opportunity to be able to be as successful. These are ordinary people. They're just fucking rich, which makes me care even less. Like, I don't even like the fact that people stand this goddamn hard anyway, in my opinion, is a psychological illness, because y'all don't even love y'all parents the way y'all love Nicki. It's crazy. Like the people that brought y'all into this world, the people that first bought that CD so you can listen to Nicki, you like, oh my God. Can we cancel her like tomorrow?
No, cancellation's not real, unfortunately, so you can't.
No, it's so annoying. No, actually, cancellation is real. It's just extremely selective. It's extremely selective.
Well, if you're gonna
because Jonathan Majors was definitely canceled. Oh boy, that used to be on the Shy, definitely canceled.
Hey, hold on. We watched Sneako get canceled in real time and get banned from every host club in America.
But you know,
because he asked somebody to play the Double H Kanye track.
But
it was over.
You know that's the one group that gets
you.
So it can be done, but I feel like, just like I said, the attention span. People have selective outrage, and then their outrage only lasts for so long, which is why no one cares anymore about ruffling feathers. If Kanye West, for instance, let's just use him because he's an easy example.
If he
cared, if he felt like everybody in the country that is his fan would stop listening to him and unfriend him and stop buying his shit, if they actually did that, then maybe he would be careful about what he says. But instead, he knows that y'all gonna be mad for a week or whatever, and then when he dropped that album, y'all gonna be playing it or whatever. He already knew when he started a new clothing line or whatever, y'all gonna come. He go on tour. You're gonna pay however.
He's legally crazy, by doctors, and he been that way for a long time. They give him medicine for his.
What is legally crazy? What is his diagnosis?
Like he got on bipolar.
He's got bipolar. He's got bipolar depression and something else.
Schizophrenia or something that he take medicine for. So like he got.
I don't like that you said crazy. When he was saying crazy, I was like, "What, bipolar? That's not enough." I am on bipolar.
No, he's got bipolar. I'm pretty sure he's got schizophrenia too.
Yeah, even before you
now schizophrenia is a little bit different because it does have levels. I've seen low level schizophrenia and I've seen high level.
It's intense. Yeah, but
by the way, he was doing that when we liked him. Like he was just going on stage and say George Bush don't like black people. Just attack Taylor Swift on stage. He been like this.
Yo, but he was right then. George Bush did not care about black people.
Let's see, what is Kanye?
That's a fact.
Yeah, he didn't. Like he said what he said, and just like he said when he interrupted the VMAs, Beyonce did have the best fucking music video of the year. I wouldn't say all time, but it was leather.
He also has a leather KKK outfit. Never forget. Only one I've ever seen. The black leather Klansman hood is crazy.
Yeah, but y'all can listen to him.
With the iced out
I'm gonna just be real. I don't care about Kanye enough to care that he has that outfit. Now, if he was my neighbor or whatever and he had that outfit, we'd be having a different conversation. But when am I ever gonna run into Kanye, let alone run into him when he got on the damn KKK outfit?
That's probably the schizophrenia though.
You know that motherfucker gonna be. You know that shit gotta be hot as hell, yo.
No. What we're not gonna do is blame. Like we can sit there and empathize for people because of mental health and stuff like that. But I'm a strong believer that if you're not actively working, let me finish. Wait. Let me finish. No, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between that. What if you're not actively trying to better your mental health? Then it is just an excuse.
He said
he's not even telling us
I know that I'm bipolar and I know that I can, it's no different than when I was an alcoholic. If I knew that if I drank a certain amount or whatever, I was going to get into it with my friends or I was going to disrespect them and they told me they didn't like that. And then I still show up lit as fuck and continue to drink like that. Then that is me saying, I don't give a fuck about my friends' feelings. That's what that is. And even though it's an addiction and it's not something that I can fully control, guess what my ass did? I went to rehab.
Kanye said he apologized.
Now my friends dislike me sometimes for other reasons, but not because I am just showing my ass. Because I used to be a fun drunk until I wasn't a fun drunk. And that's usually how alcoholism goes.
All I'm saying though is Kanye will be more forgiving by regular people than someone who's not quite.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because he diagnosed. You can accuse whatever, but if you're not diagnosed, people gonna be like, "Oh, you just so." But I do want to get one more thing.
Because diagnosing him, you're not 100% sure how much of it he feels and how much of it is his current mental state. But we don't know what Nicki's mental state is or whatever, even though there are rumors about substance abuse and stuff like that. And I said rumors. Y'all come for me.
Allegedly.
Or whatever. I'm just saying, Stans. I'm trying to help you out as a fellow member of the LGBTQIA community. But let me be clear. Let me make this known. Because like I said, I know y'all like to tussle both on and off the internet. Don't bring your ass to Florida. Because this is an open carry state, okay?
By the way, I want before we get out of here.
Go to Indiana and don't try and get Tory. You're gonna make content of you on the ground. You're gonna make content. It's gonna be on the dark web. The back.
I was gonna say you will get laid down. I will call the police afterwards.
Twitter.
I don't know if Indiana got barbs like that though.
You will.
There are barbs everywhere.
You will.
No. I bet you Indiana got barbs because of how
that was the thing about Erica Kirk barbs.
Identities. No, that means that because people that are part of that community in Indiana, they're definitely not fully accepted.
Oh yeah, bro. Look,
usually more rural areas are more condensed.
We got tough ass trans people, yo. But the trans people and the gays around here are fucking gnarly, bro. Because they're used to being racism and the fucking homophobic. They're used to that shit, yo, because it's very regular.
Yeah, because in rural areas, it's usually
I had a cousin that's gay. She's whooping most niggas' ass.
It don't make no difference.
But she a barb though, Afro.
No, she's not a barb.
I don't think they be because in Mississippi. I don't think there be many barb types. I don't think.
No, I'm saying no. Listen, because Tori ended up talking over me. The reason I said that there are definitely barbs in Indiana or whatever, because the type of music that she made spoke to gay individuals as a whole, and that is like when it comes to music, you know, we kind of live vicariously through music. Like, you know, people that listen to X and listen to Juice WRLD, like they have very personal stories, personal connections, like they got what the artist was speaking about, what they were going through or whatever. And when they feel like they have an artist that loves them for who they are and is going to advocate for them, you already know. I bet you damn near every gay person in the little small town that Tori live in was a barb, at least at one point in time.
Little ass city, nigga.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a small city, 100,000 people, not too big, not too little.
I was about to say he said it multiple times that it's small.
Yeah, it's relatively speaking, because I don't feel like 100,000 people in a town's that much. Like it's a lot. It's not exactly small town. It's not a small town, but it's not big city. It's right in between. But it's Indiana, so it's a lot of fields. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fields and farmland. But the
you said how many people?
It's considered a mid-sized city.
As of 2024, the estimate for Jacksonville was over 1 million.
Yeah, like I said, the closest we get to that is like Indianapolis. I think there's close to 1 million people. There's like 900K, maybe a little more than 1 million, somewhere in there.
Where I live, if you based on between the two areas, it's 2 million. Well, where I live is technically I live in the middle between two places, just San Antonio and Austin. So if you combine them, that's over 2 million.
Yeah,
I live like in between.
Yo, Austin is nasty though.
Yeah, Austin population is what?
Austin has a massive homeless population.
Yeah,
Austin is 993.
It's gonna be like that anywhere where it's nice year round. Yo, you're gonna have a big homeless population where the
we have a huge homeless population. Our downtown is basically.
That's why we don't have we have a homeless population. But once again, the homeless people in Indiana are tough because they have to weather. It was -7 degrees the other day. Like, imagine having to live outside and it can dip to -15, -20.
Work probably wouldn't see me at -7 or whatever you said.
Austin is
and like the kids ain't getting, they're not getting, now they're more forgiving. We talked about this earlier. They're more forgiving now. You get more 2-hour delays, school cancellations. When I was going to school, niggas was walking to school fucking -8 degrees, -7 degrees. You might get a 2-hour delay.
You get a
2-hour delay so the sun can come out and maybe it's 0 degrees or 3 or 4 degrees when you're walking to school.
Back in the day.
No, but I'm glad you brought that up though. Wait, I'm glad you brought that up because
I didn't get a ride in the school bus till middle school because I lived too close to the school.
You know that for all you ain't gonna talk.
Okay, so what I was about to say was I'm glad you brought this up because a couple of weeks ago, we were talking to Aish, also known as Censorshi, or Pinky Waifu, depending on what show you've watched her on outside of Waifu. And so, you know, she works for the school district. And she was telling me that she was off for a certain amount of time. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, y'all kids ain't out for like two weeks. And I was like, in Florida? Absolutely not.
No, because they do a block schedule. They do the block schedule in California.
No, but she was saying that it's been like that. And I was thinking that was so weird because like when I went to school, we were begging, like we were hoping, because we did like a big Thanksgiving raffle thing kind of like before Thanksgiving would come up. If we hit our goal, then we would get like the Tuesday before Thanksgiving off. If not, then you was there Tuesday, you left early Wednesday or whatever, and then you were back in school like the day after Thanksgiving. Christmas, you may get an extra day depending on what day it fell on or whatever. But outside of that,
like a week off. We've always got like a week off for Thanksgiving.
I think we got 3
at
days.
At least here in India.
I think at most we got maybe 3 days. And that would be if we got the Tuesday off. If we got the Tuesday off, we may have Wednesday off. If they gave us the Tuesday off, they're giving us the Wednesday off. So Tuesday and Wednesday, and then
we have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Thanksgiving.
We have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Right.
So that's what we had. Christmas was out for like 3 weeks. They don't do it no more. They're like, no, y'all going to school.
They get 2 weeks. That's what we were talking about. Christmas. They don't do that. They don't do that here in Jacksonville. They don't do that here in Jacksonville. They'd be like, send them kids back to school.
But Florida's the block schedule. I still think the block schedule is smart, yo. Fucking, you get rid of the long summer breaks in exchange
for
the
A and B schedule.
No, they go to school for What are
block schedules?
The block schedule, they go to school for 3 weeks, then they're off for a week. They go to school for 3 weeks, off for a week, but they go to school year round. Like they don't get like the summer break, or it's like go to school for 2 weeks, off for 2 weeks, some shit like. So it's either go to school for 3 weeks, off 1 week, or go to school for 2 weeks. I think
for a month and I'll be here.
I think it's go to school for 2 weeks.
No, I'd much rather still have the summer. Even
I was in Tallahassee
high school. I took
every year
classes during summer, but it wasn't the whole summer. It was
hell, I
half
can't.
of the summer.
Just to graduate, I was such a fuck up in school at the end. Just to graduate, nigga, I had to go to school. I had to go to regular school. Then I had to go to like a career center to make up credits. Fucking after school, like second half of the day, and then I would have to go back to night school just so I could graduate on time. I literally went to school 3 different.
Actually, we had the option. So in order for me to get an extra elective during the year, I would always take history during the summer because it was accelerated or whatever. So it wasn't as much of a pain in the ass.
God,
and then I got an extra.
Why are you such just the all-American? Like it's so disgusting but beautiful at the same time.
Why? Because I took history during the summer?
No, because I just think about like nice family upbringing. Your parents love each other. They made sure you were taken care of. Yo, you went to school. You took extra courses in the summer so you could graduate early. Went to college, got a degree. It's the American dream, yo. And here you are sitting here across the screen from a goddamn scumbag who barely scraped through high school, yo.
But that just shows that I have a good balance. Like I grew up on the north side. Everybody that I dated, for the most part, was from the hood or whatever the fuck. Where my grandmother lives is considered.
Hey, she was freaking down them trench niggas behind the gate. Nasty work. Yeah.
Behind the gate. The gate didn't exist yet. The gate didn't show up until like 2018, 17, 18. So it was an open.
I want to get out with this though, because I do want your opinion on this. I already said this for Afro, but Fable is back on PS5 now. It's coming out on PS5. Fable, the game.
Okay.
You already know.
It's coming back. Character creation is confirmed. Play any character you want, customize the outfit. It's a living population. Thousands of NPCs have names, schedules. You can interact with every NPC. You start as a child and you grow up. You buy a house, you can buy a business, you can marry multiple times, have many kids as you want, and get rich. You can have you can interact with people from any of the old games. Well, some of the people that still alive. Romance villages have kids with them. First truly open world Fable game with no loading screen, so seamless travel. Reputation is not linear. Each action earns reputation toward a specific aspect, and certain people will hate you or love you. There are countless choices, and some will even change the landscape completely. For instance, in the beginning of the game, if you choose to kill a giant in a quest, his corpse will stay in town, which lowers the prices of the houses in town, so the town people will not hate you. So that's
so if you kill the giant, there's no way to move the corpse, and it lowers the property value.
Yeah, so NPC lives are directly affected by you. You can be the landlord of NPC and evict them. They'll hate you and now become homeless. NPCs comment on you, on your morality and decisions. Combat is one-handed, two-handed, bows plus magic, light and heavy combos with finishes and abilities. You fight different monsters, animals, undead, various factions. Bowerstone, I don't know if you played Original 5, but it's back. It's a massive city to explore. Story centers around the Code of Shadows. Fable launches autumn 2026, which is fall. Xbox, PC, and PS5. Most people are saying, and the gameplay they saw, It looks like
You
it
said
might
most people are what?
They're saying it's the game of the year already.
Okay.
Between it and
We
GTA,
have
because they saw the gameplay and was immediately like, this looks insane. So
I
wish.
Booby, have you played any of the other
Miles,
Fables?
Miles, are you in the chat by any chance? Wonder in the chat. Just curious because the past like 2 years, like the years that I've known him, he's called like game of the year or whatever. So I'd be curious to know. I will say that as someone that is just now getting back into gaming, I like everything that you said because I like having something more than just fighting, but also more than just questing. Like I like being able to do multiple things. You said what?
It's the Sims aspect, isn't it?
If you play the original Fable,
no, actually, I literally only played Sims 1.
Okay,
and
well,
that was on
look,
the
that
like,
was just me.
I was
stereotyping.
In the gameplay,
usually girls
yes, you were
girls like
extremely
the Sims.
stereotyping me. I am definitely a Mortal Kombat girly. That's what I grew up on. It's like my favorite. That and Mario.
I grew up playing Fable and Pokemon.
And Doom.
Pokemon taught me how to read.
Man, I played Doom. That is my biggest flex. That I played Doom on a fucking computer that had Windows 95 type shit. Like before it ever went to console. It's one of my favorite things to tell
people. Killing demonic Nazis on Mars, yo.
But Moonbeam, like I said, it was they showed a character when they bought a butcher business and they hired some people for it. So they were showing like real life gameplay where you don't have to. They said you don't even have to fight in the game if you don't want to. You just live like a life. And
I'm totally fighting, but
yeah, but ain't nobody trying to do that. It's
okay,
Fable,
you don't have to if you don't want to. You can go hunt. You can be a business owner. You can just and then you get old and die. So it's like the original Fable. Like your decision.
Well,
like,
I've never played Fable, at least as far as I know.
It is amazing. The original Fable
but
came
I
out
will
for
say
the OG
it sounds
Xbox.
really good because I like
hold on. While we're talking about video games, did you guys see that it is official? Claire Obscura, fucking Expedition 33, has officially beat Elden Ring for the most awarded game of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was.
And he called that one
folks,
too.
if you haven't played Expedition
he called
33,
it literally when he turned on the game that night. I remember him saying, "This is gonna be game of the year." And if you go back and watch one of our episodes, I asked you if you thought it would be game of the year, and you were like, "I don't know. We gonna see." But you hadn't played it yet. By the time you played it, you said it. Oh, you still haven't played it?
No, I played it. I was saying when I said that, I hadn't played it yet.
Yeah, you hadn't played it, and then after you played it, you came on and was like, "Nah."
And like I said, I look. Expedition 33 is my game of it was my game of the year. It's hard for me to say game of the decade because if you've watched my content or I'm an Elden Ring Negro through and through. Fucking, there's not much that can keep me away from content, but Elden Ring can. Will keep me away from making content. But like, Expedition 33 was a fucking masterpiece. From the fluidity of the combat, from the fluidity to the combat to the soundtrack. To the visuals, the narrative was deep and thought provoking, but not so deep that you couldn't understand what was going on. The characters were all well written and had enough depth to where you cared, but not so much depth to where fucking you got lost in it. It was, I don't know. It was just so good, so fucking good. It makes absolutely no sense. And the combat is rewarding. It's difficult, but not too difficult. The level up system makes sense. Fucking all of the extras are just and it was made by an independent publisher. It wasn't one of these big AAA mega giants that made this game. This was a small French independent studio that just made a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, I do want to show this, as you can see,
but just so we put a number on it, Elden Ring won 400. Elden Ring won 435 awards, Expedition 33 won 436.
And it was banned from some award show for doing AI, so that's interesting.
But even with the AI component, you can't take away how good that
you are like going up. But I do want to show this while she's here. They even have this deal. Like, I think
it's my stupid ass internet. Let me tell you about this. You were gonna ask me if I was gonna play it.
She gonna tell us about it when she come back.
And you ask me.
Yes, I remember asking you if you were going to play it.
Yeah.
Good. You should. Everyone. Yeah. Trevor, have you beat that shit? Look, I called you by your government. So, man, have you beaten?
I have not. I'm gonna beat it though,
bro. It's so fucking good.
I would have wanted to play.
Like I said, I'm playing like a Dragon Infinite Wealth in Borderlands 4 right now. I've been playing Skate too. I've been playing a lot of Skate. Shout out to the Skate homies.
We can hear you now.
I was saying that I definitely am interested in.
You're not muted now.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I was just going to say I'm definitely going to play it because, like I said, I like to be able to have multiple things that I can do. And based off of that photo that you just pulled up, I already like the visuals. It reminds me of Elden Ring and Hogwarts Legacy, which I personally think are two beautiful freaking games. And I love the aesthetic of it. Check it out, especially since my Xbox, so I don't have in my PS4. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. It looks interesting.
Look,
and
if you like, but yeah,
you know, right now I'm addicted to Wizard 101. So
I'm pretty sure if you like Legacy on like Fable, I'm pretty sure. And plus, you can beat
I've seen someone play Expedition 33, and I thought the visuals were excellent on that as well. I just didn't think that was a game that I needed to go into so early.
You gotta do it on stream. I need to see you. I know you're gonna be a villain in the game, so I need to see it.
Oh yeah, Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my internet together.
She's out again. You're out again.
No, wait, she's back now.
Release date.
It's autumn
Release
2026. Fall 2026.
Autumn 2026.
Gonna be around the same time GTA, probably 2 months.
Autumn. Do we still do autumn?
Yeah. Global warming is doing its best to eliminate the seasons as we know it, but Al Gore tried to tell us in '96, and we said he was crazy.
He sure did. That's why I tell people all the time. I be like, y'all failed the world by failing Al Gore.
Technically, they cheated Al Gore.
They did.
And they cheated the fuck out of Al Gore. I can't even lie. You already know my state. You already know my fucking state went with Bush. And actually, it originally, if I recall, they announced that Florida had went Gore. And then they came back and said that it went Bush, if I recall correctly.
Then they said his brother decided.
What was it? Al Gore that ran against him the first time or the second time? Was it the first time?
First.
Yeah, because Bush did 2 terms. First? Crazy.
Yeah, first. Al Gore
but I couldn't. I was 18 when the first president I got to vote for was Barack Obama. God damn it.
But
no, that's for me too.
All right, we're on Shot the Moonbeam. We have no clue what she's saying, but
that Florida internet whooping ass. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Fuck, stupid internet. Fuck.
It happens to the best of us, but you're back.
I bet all y'all got from that was fuck.
Yeah, we heard that. It makes sure you get that. That's Florida in that.
It makes sure the bad.
That was the curse word. Kitchen on Florida in that. But I have nothing else after you. Anything else? This is the longest show we've done.
Folks, please what I do have, folks, please stop fucking going through these crazy links just to keep the government's fucking boot in your mouth. Please stop. I'm so sick of it. It hurts me. Fucking, it hurts my soul to watch people fucking bend over backwards and jump through hoops to try and protect something so disgusting. But other than that, you can find me at AfroCommie765 on all platforms. You can catch me freaking Mondays now. New show on the Blurred Cartel, Draft Days. First episode dropped. First episode dropped, and we drafted comedy movies from 2000 to 2009. It was a hilarious draft. Fucking goddamn, for some reason I thought I was made the big brain play. Never forget, folks, Rush Hour 2 got drafted at 14 in a 15 draft. Rush Hour 2 got drafted at 14. I thought I was going to be the coolest.
I'm going to have to go check that out. I think that's a great idea that y'all doing the draft show, because the draft episodes were always so entertaining. I'm actually glad that y'all are doing that. I may have to hit up Cam and see if I can get back. I may not be able to do the round table, but I can definitely do the draft shows.
Yeah, draft days is fun. The first episode just went up last Monday. It was hilarious. I think the next show we might be drafting wrestling finishers. If it changes before then, it could not. Of course, Wednesdays, Blood Cartels Roundtable, fucking as per usual. Thursdays, you can catch me here on Casual Conversations, casually conversating with Zalmay and Moonbeam when she decides to grace us with her presence. You can catch me Fridays on Friday Night Year, fucking talking about wrestling. Yo, though we did lose some subscribers when folks finally realized we were done with the AI content. We did not lose as many as I thought, so we're still on the road to 10K. We're at like 7,200, 7,300, something like that subscribers. So we're still on the grind. Shout out to all the engagement in the Discord and the random polls and shit. Your guys' opinions are suspect at times, but we respect them. Bro, I swear it's in the chat. I'll send it again. But
it says it's not available now. It's invalid, Afro. I told you that.
I'm telling you, just look up the Friday Night Year Discord.
I did it. It's invalid, don't you?
It's probably a private Discord. You probably need the invite.
But you can catch me on Friday Night Year talking about wrestling on Fridays, as well as freaking on Mondays for the Raw watch along and Fridays for the SmackDown watch along, all the PLE watch alongs, fucking and Saturdays you can catch me on Make It Make Sense, making it not make sense. I make a lot of content. You know, Rob, something flagrant, something inflammatory.
This is what happened when I click the link in the group chat, and when I do this, Afro, this is what happened. I'm gonna show you. You see it? It say Friday Night Your Discord right there. I click it.
You're with 3 R's.
Yes, it's the Blur Cartel.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
So and then I do it, and it's telling me it's invalid every time.
Damn. I'll talk to
you. Just need a new. They just need to put a new invite link. They probably put a timer on it.
Yeah, and the one in the group chat said the same thing. So that was like, I need a new one. It won't let me. But Moonbeam, what can they find you?
You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. As you all know, I am a cosplayer, anime shit talker, real life shit talker, debaucherous whore, and I'm a big ass blurred. You can find me obviously on Thursdays, today, or whatever, on Casual Conversations. And you can find me Saturdays at the Make It Make Sense podcast. Promise. And I'm going to survive. Then that he was doing last Saturday. And then on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, you can find me on Waifu Views, the female blur podcast. You every fandom with a side of waifu. We are working on things. I was actually supposed to be out of town and do my first cosplay of the year in there, but followers to hit 3K on my cosplay page on and at Ebony_Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay on all social media platforms, as well as Waifu Views on all social media platforms. And that's all I got for you tonight. About my autumn of 26, will be
I want the gates are shaky, folks.
By the way, artists, I want y'all to understand, because y'all, we pretending like we don't know what she's saying. we just like you. We don't know what the fuck she's saying.
Which means they don't know what I said either.
It cut in for the waifu plugs, though. We made it. It made sure to get her Ebony Moonbeam plugs and all of that came through. It was just the banner in between that we did.
By the way, I'm looking at the screen, and I'm like this. Like, no,
if you just would have told me, I would have let you do the outro, and I just would have switched to Wi-Fi.
Yo, it was.
Sorry, guys. I don't even know
we make content, yo. We go with the flow. Yeah, the kind of crazy shit we deal with, someone's internet being fucking shaky is nothing crazy. Fucking, bruh. We've dealt with domestic violence on this show in real time.
Oh Lord!
Multiple time. By the way, if you want to find Ebony Moonbeam or me, overall 99media.org, you just go down there and click her picture, and it goes to all her links. And then, if you want to find Waifu Views by itself in the affiliate page, Waifu Views is right there. Just like if you want to find Casual Conversations, Afro Coming right there. If you want to find a Blur Cartel, which Afro Coming is a part of, affiliates page, go to the Blur Cartel or What It Sound Like by Hollywood. So all the affiliates are there. I think all their page. If their page ain't a link tree, I can't help that. But their link tree should send you to all their pages. If not, I put it in there. I don't know what I am. They don't let me put one link in there. So, but same thing with me. If you want to find me, my links is in the link tree below, and all the links to all our pages there. Casual Conversation. We ain't using the sports page right now. We're gonna get back to the anime page soon. So all this stuff was in the link tree below. So I do appreciate y'all for that. So I made it simple for y'all. I know we do it at the end as a thing if y'all want to hear it and y'all visual people, but everything's made easy. Overall 99media.org. We're gonna grow it bigger soon whenever I get a little more time. Shout out, by the way,
get on the wave now before that shit gets too gnarly to ride.
Yeah. By the way, the merch, Casual Conversation. See the bucket hat? By the way, the link to the merch is they have a merch page. Go check it out. It's right down there too.
Buy the merch.
If you want to buy the merch, I appreciate everybody. A quick intro. I think that's it for everybody. Enjoy the music. It's been one of our longest shows. Shout out to everybody for showing up. A lot of things happened today. Everything happened today almost.
Yo, shout out to my new political rant since I'm so freshly political.
You might have everything's Afro. Them people might come to your house, knocking your door. I'm just saying they do. So you don't know him. Is this your friend? You don't know that man. So I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Same gimmick. Same gimmick every day. Ooh, yeah. All gas, no brakes. I say no brakes. Cold hot takes. Feel the heat, spin the world, dance to the beat. Different day. We keep it while we stay. No slowing down, no, not to. Same gimmick, different day. Same gimmick, different day. Cosplay queen, she's on the floor. watch her wrist. She wants some more.